And when I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
Well, we're on to Cincinnati.
It's my team. It's my quarterback.
They are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Hello? You play to win the game.
They want you to cook the dinner. At least they ought to let you shop for some of the groceries.
And on the way up, we're going to buy the kneecap off.
You kidding me? Playoffs?
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
How can you not be romantic about football, man?
Yahoo! The road to Las Vegas starts right here, right now. We are getting ready for the draft, baby. We are going to Viva Las Vegas in a couple of days. This is our last pod before we go. Let's give a big benched welcome to Mohan, who is back in the studio, everybody.
Woo!
How you feeling, pal?
Great.
Yeah,
Feel
you
good.
recovered from your Disney COVID?
My antibodies are
Just
surging.
firing on all
Good
cylinders.
to go.
So happy to see you back. I just asked you what you watched or what you did while you were in COVID, and you couldn't answer me. Did you black out on Fireball the whole time? Like, what was the vibe?
No.
What was the COVID quarantine vibe?
I went on some walks.
Did you go crazy at all? Because thankfully, I don't know, send my body to get tested. I have not gotten COVID yet, even though Pete, my partner, got COVID, was in the same house with him, everything, and I didn't get it. So what is it like to be stuck
Go on a cruise.
home?
Get it real quick.
No, I'm not going on a Disney cruise. We discussed that last week, okay? But what was it like being stuck?
It was honestly.
Did you go a little cuckoo?
I spent a week with my whole family, so it was like a lot of family time. So it was kind
a
of
bit
good
of
to
a reprieve.
like decompress, have some alone time.
Okay, don't be worried about it. What was the snack situation?
at all.
Did you like order a bunch of
I ordered
snacks?
some groceries,
What
a
did
lot
you
of
get?
like delivery.
Oh, I would have just trashed my body. I would have been like, you know what? I'm sick. I'm going to lose weight because I'm sick, so I'm going all in on the goldfish. I'm going all in on the frozen pizzas. Did you do that?
I was trying to be healthy.
Okay, this was not a good route to go down. Everybody, we are getting ready to go to Vegas, and we are not going to be healthy, are we, Graver? You're going to be there. I'm going to be there. Mohan's going to be jealous sitting at home, but I'm so excited to be there. This is my very first draft. I was talking to somebody earlier today, and I was just like, what is the best? They considered themselves a Vegas aficionado. And I was like, what is the best place to go and eat food? And he goes, do you want something bougie? And I was like, what about me do you think... What about me makes you think I want something bougie? Like, no, I don't want to go to Delilah's. I don't even know what that is. I just keep on hearing Delilah's.
It's a club.
Why do you know that?
My desk mate, producer in the pod team, Nabil, is a huge Delilah's guy.
Nabil was the one I was talking to. Okay, so we're going to Vegas. Guys, I can't promise that we're going to have exciting stories because I am the kind of person that does not want to linger out at Delilah's. I want to go into bed at 10 p.m., but it's going to be great. Nevertheless, it's going to be fun. So before we get to some draft scenarios, because I asked you guys to send me your craziest Vegas stories, which I have not looked at, Mohan went through my DMs. Okay, hold on.
It's a lot of trust.
I gave
DMs
my
now open.
Twitter password to Mohan.
It's a lot of trust.
How do you feel?
I'm honored.
That's a heavy key to carry.
It's a scary place.
Well, the first thing I said to him, I was like, if I ever get hacked, I know who it is. Can you even call it a hacking if one of your best friends stole your Twitter and, posted pictures of their face? Don't ever do that.
Yeah, I don't.
You could just
I don't even tweet from my own account. Why
You
would
could
I?
take her account, change the handle, change the name, like make your own new thing with hundreds of thousands of followers ready to go.
You should do that.
Give me
because I will
ideas.
be very upset with you. Anyways, Mohan's got the keys to my DMs. He went through and read a bunch of your creepy little messages. Was it a weird vibe? Was it dark?
There's some weirdos.
It was
on the
dark,
internet.
right?
Yeah.
I always have to sage myself afterwards, and I'm not kidding about that at all. Anyways, we're going to... Oh, there's Joel Klatt that just walked by. We are going to get to those in a second, but first, we've got some, pretty breaking news, which, off season, I feel like we're kind of grasping at straws trying to figure out some football stuff to talk about. Mainly, this podcast has just been about my life. By the way, I'm getting Invisalign in a month.
That's exciting.
This... I don't know if it will be for you, the one that's in charge of the audio on this podcast. So enjoy these last few lisp-free podcasts.
You have to wear them all the time.
All the time.
Top and bottom.
Yeah. What?
I don't
People only get tops?
I used to have a permanent bottom retainer, so not a top one. So
Huh. Interesting. Good story.
maybe.
I
know. I'm saying if you only have to get one, get one.
No, listen, a lot of people, you might think, oh my God, Rachel, you have perfect teeth. Actually, they are kind of nice, but they're jagged. They're crazy. You don't looking, and then when I put my head back, they're like. So I'm gonna get them fixed. What was I talking about? Football. By the way, okay. Usually this podcast is about my teeth, but we are talking about football this week because there has been some breaking news. Okay, guys, this week, I think that I've made it clear that my love of golf is, it's a real love. It's a big one in my life, and I'm so excited because the match was announced this week. I knew as soon as I saw Tom Brady's tweet. I knew as soon as I saw it, I was like, this is about the match.
There were a lot of people freaking out, like, what are these eyeballs?
Yeah,
and all
because
these
he was eyeballs, and then he tagged Mahomes and Josh Allen and Aaron Rodgers. And I was like, this is the freaking match, and it's going to be great. And then it was announced that this bad boy is happening in a couple weeks. When is this happening? In June?
June?
In June.
Height of the offseason.
Height of the offseason. These guys aren't doing anything. So it's Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes on one team, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady on the other. And it really got me thinking, which twosome do you want to turn into a threesome? Whose team are you hopping on there? Sorry, was that spicy? The old guys, which, you know, in my experience, whenever I play somebody that's much older than I am, they absolutely kick my butt. Or like Patrick was saying, I believe he spoke to James Palmer of the NFL Network. I'm pretty sure I saw that. And Patrick was saying that, they might beat us at the short game, but when it comes time to just like shooting bombs down the freeway, they're going to kill it. Who would you rather be on the team
For
with?
sure the young guns.
The young
Really?
guns?
Like, for sure the young. They would be more fun to hang out with.
Huh.
And
But are you trying to win or have fun?
have fun.
I'm trying to win.
Same.
It's national
Yeah,
broadcast.
but like you're going to have to
broadcast television.
hang out with them for hours. How Aaron Rodgers
Here's the other
and
thing.
Brady seem like
Tom Brady's
fun
going to be
hang.
stiff. Tom Brady, I can totally see like his back's going to be hurting. Like I just feel like they're the ones that could actually start to kill the team.
Maybe, but I'm just remembering the match that we had.
Uh-huh.
Brady has already done this once.
So he's got the experience.
Uh-huh.
He's got the experience.
But to your point, Mahomes and Allen, the way that they can throw the football, I know it's not the same, but the way they can launch a football down the field, kind of like they can
They
drive.
can launch it down the fairway. Too.
Yeah, but Aaron Rodgers is the Hail Mary king of all time.
Oh, he's got a good point.
He just seems
I
like a
think
boring-
that I am going to go. I'm going to go with the old guys. I'm going to go with Tom. I'm going to go with Aaron. First off, I know that they could teach me some things. Also, I just feel like they would be more settled in their game. You're right. Tom's already done this before. Aaron's a little bit older. These guys have golfed for longer than those two just
That's what
by
I'm saying.
age. And golf is something that I'm on the verge of like quitting golf right now because my brother is staying in LA with me right now and he's obsessed with golf and he's going all the time and he just beats me relentlessly. And like it's different when I go with my friends. It's different when I go with Mo. It's different when we go with our friend Scott because I can beat you guys. I can win.
Yeah, you can.
Don't do that to
You
me
can
right now.
win.
I'm in a very fragile state.
You can, yes.
I can beat them.
You could.
But I have 3 older brothers. I have this like sick competitive nature that if I'm not good at something, I'm done. Like I'll quit. And I hope it hurts you. I hope that you're out on the greens and wishing that I was there with you. But I need a win. So I'm going to go with Tom. I'm going to go with Aaron. I know that they'll be settled. They won't be throwing temper tantrums. I might throw a few and it might get dicey for us in that point.
You like to throw a club?
I've thrown clubs for sure.
Yeah.
I've thrown multiple clubs.
I've never done that.
You've never. No, because you're so chill.
But yeah.
Also, for a good part of your golf career, you didn't understand how golf worked, and you thought that like 4 shots was like a birdie on like a par 3.
That's not true. Also, Josh Allen seems like we could split a 6-pack of Coors.
Huh. Who is the Okay, here's another question. Who would you want to like go golf drinking with?
Out of
younger.
the 4 of them?
Out of the
Younger
4 of
guys.
them.
Or if I
I'm going
pick one.
Brady. I'm going Brady still.
Oh, wow.
What? The stories, you guys.
Yeah, I feel like he wouldn't talk.
I want to hear Patrick Mahomes' real life thoughts on his brother and his wife.
Partner.
what he thinks about what
Ooh.
they're doing.
Have you guys ever been to a golf tournament where like all you do is drink? Like I know we all like get a couple of beers when we like to golf in the summer and da-da-da-da. I got invited to this one golf tournament in British Columbia and it was beautiful. It was like a gorgeous course and there were all these people in sports there There was like NHL players, and each hole had a different beverage.
Oh wow!
Like it was heavily sponsored by like alcohol, and it was fun. But I did not play good golf. So I'm actually anti drinking and playing golf. Because again, I'm too competitive, and if I start playing well, it's not fun for me.
That makes sense.
Anyways, we're very excited about the match. If you can't tell, it's going to be very fun.
10-minute segment.
Otherwise, the only other news that's really bothering me this week is just whatever Robbie Anderson is trying to do. He's very anti-Baker Mayfield coming to the Panthers. Now he's like asking to go on Undisputed on FS1 to debate this with Shannon and Skip. It just feels very like I want the spotlight on me. Like all of these quarterbacks have been able to get all of this spotlight and I want it on me now. And it just feels very like I wonder what the beef is. Does anybody know what their beef is, or he just doesn't like Baker as a quarterback?
I just wonder what he expects, because it's not like he can't love catching passes from Sam Darnold either. Right?
Jeez.
Poor Robbie Anderson's never really had a good quarterback in his NFL career. He's sort of Allen Robinson.
Okay, cool. That's about to change. You're going to have Baker, who's going to absolutely love being in Carolina. Baker's a Carolina guy.
Maybe he wants
What?
Panthers
You look
to
like you're
draft
holding back a secret.
No, it's sad
What?
that he's not a
Oh, I'm past it.
okay.
You haven't moved on yet?
No, it takes me some time.
Don't you want good things for Baker? Don't you want him to have a fresh
The
start?
Panthers are going to suck.
Not with him. He could totally turn things around. The Browns sucked.
Yeah.
Is this Matt Rule's last season as the head coach of the Panthers?
It's been a rough ride.
He's gotten...
It's been a rough ride.
Yeah.
He's also dealt with a lot of like injuries the last year, right? Like Christian McCaffrey was out for a lot of time.
True.
He's a freaking star.
Yeah.
Anyways, Robbie Anderson, if you want to debate anybody, come on this show and debate me, because I will tell you why Baker is such a great guy. And also, I want to know what all of this fuss is about. Why do you not like this guy? We love him.
Big fan.
If you can't tell that already. Okay, it's time for a break, but coming up, I asked you guys to slide into the DMs once again.
DMs now open.
I don't know why I'm not learning my lesson at this point. And I want to know your craziest Vegas stories, your best Vegas advice. I wanted all of it. And you gave me some. So Mohan is I haven't seen anything. I haven't looked at anything. So don't go anywhere. That's coming up after the break.
This is a safe space. Tell me your deepest, darkest secrets. DMs now open.
Okay, so I gave Mohan the keys to my Twitter. Those keys are heavy, baby. There's a lot of stuff in there. Did you see anything cool? Did you see anything anything interesting?
I got into that.
Did you snoop?
No, I didn't.
Oh, were you
I didn't
sweating?
want to spend too much.
I would have been the exact same. If I had anybody's keys to anybody's Twitter, I would be like, "Good Lord, get me out of here! I don't want to see a butt."
It's like the upside down in Stranger.
Not that I have butts on my Twitter. Actually, I probably do have butts on my Twitter. It's the upside down.
Of Stranger Things.
Okay, give me some fun stories. I asked you guys to slide into the DMs. I wanted your fun stories. I wanted your tips for Vegas. I saw a lot of drink water, and I was like, thanks, guys.
Yeah, there was a lot of people were just nice.
Aw.
They were like thoughtful restaurant. I know you don't like the nice restaurants, but restaurant recommendations.
Cute.
A lot of like drink a lot of water, stay hydrated,
Cute.
Pedialyte, IV drips, which I've never done one of those.
The drips? No, I've never done one either. I'd be
Justin?
willing to
No?
try.
I feel like
Can
it's
we
a
expense
ripoff.
it?
Ooh.
I think that we should be doing a drip for the next podcast.
It just seems like a ripoff.
Well, let's figure it out.
My sister is a huge proponent of the IV drips.
Does she just rock massive hangovers all the time?
She would love that I'm saying this.
Listen, I get really bad hangovers. I'm very sensitive to alcohol. I'm allergic to it. So I think that I could really get on board with these. Maybe we try one in Vegas. That sounds fun.
We should do it as a bit for the show and
Let's
write
do
it
it
off.
for a bit. Expense it. Have a blast. Before you start, the most interesting thing that I was told before I went to Vegas was don't drink coffee. because this person said that they pump oxygen into the hotels and the casinos, which I already knew, but that keeps you up and that keeps you going. So if you have coffee, it just sends you into an abyss of staying awake all
and
night.
it dehydrates you.
Exactly. Okay, I'm not going to cut you off anymore. You tell me the goods.
One person was nice and said the heroes at the Denny's across from the Mirage will give you go-to-go cups of water. I feel like that's really helpful.
They've seen some stuff.
Yeah, like for them to know that information.
Whoever is working the morning full-time shift at the Denny's that's on the Las Vegas Strip, baby girls, you've seen some stuff. Actually, not even the morning. I mean like morning, like from midnight to 5 a.m.
For sure.
I would not want to do that.
A lot of Hangover, like the movie-related messages.
Okay.
Watch The Hangover, do the opposite. Don't steal Tyson's tiger.
Okay, don't do that.
Sleep on the roof of Caesar's Palace.
Nope.
Spoiler alert for the people that haven't seen it.
Yep.
I really like this. This is also, like with the Denny's, some real inside info. The spa at the Aria has pre-toothpaste packaged toothbrushes.
Like the toothpaste is already on the toothbrush?
That's my understanding.
Wow, that's bougie. I don't like that though.
Why?
Because this is a personality thing. Some people go, Pete puts way too much toothpaste on a toothbrush.
Okay.
Me, I just do what's necessary.
People like to cover their toothbrush with a full stripe of toothpaste. You really only need a pea-sized amount of toothpaste.
Hold on. This is a very good first date question. If y'all out there are single and you want to get to know your girl or guy or whomever real quick, ask them what their toothpaste situation is, because hold on, this actually checks out. If you're a large scoop or swoop, you're selfish. You're selfish. If you're not, you're conservative. You're probably going to be frugal. You're probably going to save money.
Are you calling Pete selfish?
Yeah. This is just
yes,
an
I am.
attack
Pete's
on
selfish. He uses way too much toothpaste.
Let me ask you this: when you brush your teeth, do you take your toothbrush without toothpaste and then run it under the water, and then you put toothpaste on it, and then you run under the water again, and then brush your teeth?
No, I'm not a psycho.
No.
Justin?
Water on the brush,
toothpaste
then
in the mouth.
Yep.
Wait, water on the? Yeah, I do water.
Toothpaste, water on the brush.
Yeah, toothpaste, and then water again.
No. What's the point of that?
Completely unnecessary.
There's times where I put the toothpaste on the toothbrush and I like bring it up to my mouth and the toothpaste falls off of the toothbrush before it
doesn't
gets.
that
Because
get
you're
worse
probably
when it's
putting
wet?
water on it.
Yeah.
That's why it's Okay, so ladies, if you're on a date with Mohan, run away, because this is the craziest
Justin,
thing I've
get my
ever
back.
heard.
That's too far. That's too
Mohan,
far.
that makes no actual logical sense.
I thought if you put the water on the toothbrush and then you put the toothpaste on it kind of like sticks.
It like
to the...
melts in.
Yeah.
No, it's just making it goopier. Of course, it's gonna slide off your brush. Wow, best moment on Bench so far.
Mate, I'm disappointed in you, Justin.
Toothpaste debates.
Toothpaste debates. You lose that one. That's pretty psychotic. Anyways, go on.
Okay. Adam Rank works here, Justin.
Oh yeah, our guy.
Big fantasy guy, Adam
Yep,
Rank.
love him.
6 days in Vegas is a lot like laying up on a par 5. Fight the instinct to swing out of your shoes and enjoy.
Yeah, a lot of people. Listen, I clarified that I was going for the draft, and a lot of people were like, "Just don't go and get wasted every single night." It's like, people,
We're working.
I'm not gonna go see Tiesto every single night and then wake up in the morning and go talk to these draft prospects. I'm not doing it. Okay, what else?
All right, here is a little uplifting story. I once flew out to Vegas on flight 777. Thought it was lucky until I got to Vegas and they lost my luggage. I show up to the hotel and they don't have my reservation. They work to accommodate me, but said they need time, so I go and play some 3-card poker. My second hand, 777, and I win $500, which pays for my hotel and trip.
Whoa!
What an emotional roller coaster ride for you.
Here's my. I don't think I'd get. Do you guys ever look up your plane numbers in advance?
Only if I
Or do you
need
ever
to,
look up what kind of plane you're flying on?
Nah.
Okay, I'm not a good flyer, so this is what not good flyers do. I don't think I would get on a plane that was 777.
But that's lucky.
Yeah.
In my mind, it'd be like, no, this is the opposite. A 777 would go down.
Maybe
not
like
13,
666 or 13.
Yeah.
No, I think I wouldn't get on it.
Okay.
But good for them. That sounds
The less
lovely.
you know about your flight, I think the better.
Uh,
Are you like a sky mall? Like you flip through the magazine when you're nervous on the plane?
No, I don't do that. I just like black out. Another whiskey ginger, please. That's my drink of choice on a plane.
And
What's
those-
your guys' drink
Those
of
flights
choice?
from LA to Vegas are pumping.
Oh, yeah, but you're going to be on a 9
9 a.m. There'll be people
Yeah,
drinking.
that's true.
All
Not
right.
me. I'll
I
be
know
on the
what
clock. but-
Graver's showing
No,
up.
not. I'll be on the clock, so I won't be drinking. But people on that flight, Bloody Marys will be flowing.
What's your airplane drink of choice? Mine is a whiskey ginger because I saw a tweet once, like, for some reason when you're in the air, ginger ale is a supreme beverage.
Yeah.
So whiskey ginger, I'm set. What's yours?
I like sparkling water. Just like a little bubbly. But
So not a
any-
drink.
Yeah, not any. Oh, like alcohol. Well, they
What
didn't serve. They
alcoholic
didn't serve
beverage?
alcohol on flights. For
I'm
the
sorry
last
they
2
didn't
years.
serve alcohol on your Disney flight to your damn COVID cruise.
All right.
You don't drink alcohol on flights?
I guess I would get like a beer or a whiskey
Graver,
soda.
what are you going with?
Is that
I like
okay?
to get coffee and then spike it.
With what? Whiskey?
Whiskey, Jack,
Oh
or
my
like Kahlua or something tasty.
Like an
Depends
Irish
what they
coffee on
have.
a plane?
Oh,
Do you also ask for whipped cream?
No.
A Jack and coffee? That's crazy.
Wow, Graver's going hard
never
in
heard
this
of that.
guy. Okay, what else?
Well, this is the hypothetical one.
Okay. So this person just like totally ignored my wishes and just sent in
Yeah.
a random. Okay, what?
So-
Shout out Canadian Titan. He follows me on Twitter.
So a movie's out, Everything Everywhere at All Once, which is really great. Which
Love it.
I
So
told
good.
Rachel about, and she saw it after me, and then she asked me if I saw it. So I feel like
You did
Just
not
another
introduce
classic.
the movie to me. Okay, everyone's talking about it everywhere, all at once at a time.
Would you rather have hot dogs for fingers or sweat tomato sauce?
'Kay.
I think this is an easy answer. But
Do they sweat tomato sauce in the movie?
No.
No, it's just the hot dog fingers. I didn't like the hot dog fingers. They made me very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Have you seen this movie yet, Graver?
I have.
What did you think about the hot dog fingers?
I thought they were quirky and once you get past the hot dog fingers, a pretty
I
nice
didn't like
moving
it.
part of the film.
Oh yeah, sure. The relationship is fun, but them like putting their hot dogs in each other's like mouths,
Yeah.
I was like, oh!
Pretty weird.
And ketchup and mustard coming out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one.
Overall strange.
I think that I would rather neither of them. I guess hot dogs for fingers, because sweating tomato sauce would be.
Tasty
Yeah.
You'd be just red.
and
No, but you
delicious.
can just like. Also, how often are you sweating?
I sweat a lot.
I think it's tomato
Bodybuilder.
sauce.
Okay,
Can you imagine that? Like you're on an elevator and you can't press the button. You have to like use your elbow.
No, both sound friggin' miserable. Who's Canadian Titan that sent this in?
Justin, what would you do?
I would do the tomato sauce.
Guys, this brings me to a great segue. By the way, thank you for sending in all of your
DMs
messages,
closed.
you little weirdos. Speaking of tomato sauce and sweating tomato sauce, one guy is really sweating tomato sauce this week. What a segue.
Heyo.
It's time for the best/worst things that I saw.
He's the best.
Okay, so the USFL is a new football league that's run by Fox Sports. Is that right?
And NBC.
And
It's on
NBC?
too.
It's a new football league.
Yes.
When does it start?
It started.
It started. It's like supposed to be like the new spring league, right?
Yeah.
So apparently, a USFL hopeful, Devion Smith, he got cut by the Pittsburgh Maulers for wanting pizza instead of chicken salad. I think it's a little bit more complicated than this because we were listening to the clip of the guy actually getting cut because I think that they're filming some kind of hard knock situation right now. But he was having a conversation with his coach, and his coach was like, I don't want to do this, but you were like pretty lippy and pretty, you got an attitude basically. And he's like, listen, all I was saying to the guy was that I wanted pizza instead of chicken salad. And when he said, is that going to be okay? I said, no, I want my pizza. So that was the lippy part. But at the end of the day, this all came because he wanted pizza instead of chicken salad. This is why I could never be a professional athlete. I eat like a garbage person. And although I'm fine with a chicken salad, but it's like these athletes are working out sometimes like 2 times a day. Like, let the man eat his pizza. We talked about DK Metcalf on the show last week and how he eats 1 meal a day, 1 cup of coffee, and 3 to 4 bags of candy. And you see how that worked out for him.
Chad Ochocinco spent a career in the NFL eating McDonald's every day.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He replied to one of our tweets. I'm out on this. How do you guys feel? Do you think that, okay, so let's pretend that this is more so about the diet. Do you think that professional athletes should be able or are only supposed to be eating like chicken and rice and fish? Because I feel like mentally that does nothing for me. Like, yes, that's going to be great for the long haul, but like, baby girl needs her pizza nights.
I think it depends on what position you play. If your position is predicated on like being 0% body fat and fast and explosive, then like you should probably put an effort in. But then you still have cheat meals. Like, you shouldn't have to be forced to only eat chicken and veggies and rice every day. That's crazy.
This is very anti-positive body image, I think, in the locker room. What do you think?
Yeah, I think, like you said, you burn so many calories.
You burn so many. Like, what does one piece of pizza at lunch even do to you?
And I think it's on the athlete, too. Like, Brady's so regimented, but that's why he's going to play till he's 50, right? Like,
yeah.
If you're young and you think you can get away with it, eat whatever you want.
You don't think that Brady's ever had a slice of pizza in his life? A little slice of za? Little slice of New England za?
Maybe some avocado pizza.
Yeah.
Ooh, that doesn't sound
How much healthier is chicken salad than pizza anyway?
Exactly. It's probably covered in like ranch.
Right.
Mayo,
yeah.
Mayo. Oh, yeah, chicken salad. Well, oh, no. I was thinking about chicken on top of a salad.
That could be.
You're thinking about like a chicken salad sandwich.
The way that this guy says it in the clip, he's like, I don't eat chicken salad. It sounds like not a chicken salad. It sounds like the
chicken
mix.
salad sandwich.
That's hilarious. That's makes
what I
this even funnier if that's what they're fighting over. Because
right?
Chicken salad that goes on a sandwich is not healthy. It's covered in mayo. You're right. It's like fatty. Sometimes there's cheese in there. And then no, it's got to be chicken on top of a salad because that would be psychotic.
Right.
Why not? Why just say, like, they could just say salad then instead of chicken salad?
Right? I don't know. Why don't you call this guy up and ask him? Anyways, we're anti chicken salad. We're pro pizza. In fact, I'm having pizza for dinner tonight just to prove a point. Next thing I'm having a stroke. The next thing that we have to talk about. I'm so sorry that we've come to this point in the show. But alas, need to make a decision. Guys, this is the talk of the office. I don't know if you're aware, but now every time I see somebody, they go, who's on the chopping block this week? Or they pitch me who my top choice is.
I get a lot of tweets that are like, you got to convince Rachel to be a Titans fan.
No,
I'm like,
not
all right. I don't know about that one, guys.
And that leads me to my choice. The person, the team, the foundation, the organization that is going to be eliminated this week on the Benched with Bonnetta podcast. I hate to do this. They are the Tennessee Titans!
Whoa! That's a curveball.
You're out of here!
I agree. Get him out of here.
You're out of here!
You should be a Titans fan. But more in like your friend Justin is a Titans fan, so you hope they do well kind of way.
No, and that's exactly why I have to kick them off. I wanted a curveball this week. I know a lot of people are expecting me to do the favorites early. But I can't just hop on your bandwagon. That is not creative at all. Vrabel was, sure, he's a friend of the pod, barely. He didn't even give us the time of day.
True.
He's out of here.
I like it.
Goodbye, Titans.
Wow.
Respect.
Curveball indeed.
It hurts, but...
Does it? Do you really want me to pick the Titans and be on your bandwagon?
No, I think it's more fun when we have banter.
I think so, too. This is for the Banta. So on we go. I think that next week we should do a double elimination.
Ooh, we were talking about this. We're going to be in Vegas.
We're going to be, we've got more teams than weeks left for the start of the season, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So we're going to need to do some double eliminations. What better than in Vegas? Maybe we do a little bit of a roulette situation.
Oh, total chance.
One team I will choose to kick out. I love this.
I do too.
One team I will choose to kick out. And then another team, we have to build a little bit of a roulette situation and kick one out that way.
Let's do it.
That is fun. So tune in next week.
Enjoy the annoying fans.
What?
There's going to be some annoying fan base.
Okay, what kind of person, prepare me. What kind of person shows up to the draft?
The most diehard. So I've been to 2 NFL drafts.
I'm dead.
before I started working for the NFL.
Oh my goodness. Why did you want to go to the draft? Like what? You know? What
So
was
one of
your-
them was in Dallas, which is where my parents live, where I grew up. So that one was easy to like go home, see my parents, and me and my dad went to the draft together, which was like a really cool father-son
Aw,
thing.
that's nice.
And then the next year it was in Nashville, and I had never been to Nashville. Huge Titans fan, so I'm like, I got to go to the draft in Nashville.
Great call.
So my family went with me there
Neither
too.
of those are dorky.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Shout out to this behind the glass cam we got going on.
Yeah, this is really lovely. Okay, well, I'm excited to meet all the fans. It's going to be really great. We're going to be partying in Vegas / I'm going to be in bed at 10 p.m. every single night, and I'm not going to regret it. Guys, before we go, we're going to have a new episode up next week. We think it's probably going to be Wednesday because we're recording from Vegas, and it's going to be a lot of fun, but we don't know what our schedule is yet, so... Yeah! Also, these shows are going to be on YouTube now. YouTube.com/NFL podcast. You can watch the full videos. You can see Mohan be uncomfortable on camera, which is why I tune in every week.
It's really uncomfortable.
And it's going to be great. And then you can see all the videos and clips that we're talking about. So it is going to be really fun. So subscribe to the show. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And make sure you tune in to the Benched Bachelorette roulette situation that's going to be happening next week. Hopefully I don't kick off your team. All right, peace.